Hello, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am signing on to do a quick recording on September 3rd. And it's a little bit late in the evening for some of you. In my household, some are asleep, so I'm just going to try and keep it a little bit quiet. But I just wanted to share one of my most memorable astral experiences. I know I'm not doing these in order. I've been having experiences for the last couple years, lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences, astral projections. And this one took place on April 28th of this year. My sister was telling me that maybe I should go through my notes and check to see if how many were on a full moon or a new moon. And this one was the day after the full moon. I don't know if that's related or not, but this was a good one. It was about 8 hours after I went to bed and slept for about 8 hours. And I got up, I set my alarm. And this was after 8 hours, so it was quite a lot of sleep. But I went back to sleep and I thought, I'm going to try a direct method. And I drifted in and out of sleep. And then I felt vibrations. And these, at this time back in April, these were sensations that I became very familiar with. But at that time, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm trying to get out of body too soon after vibrations or too late. I wasn't sure because I was still testing that, and I didn't want to miss the exit, from when you go into those that vibrational stage and you're not sure if you're going to miss that exit. So I tried to lift my right arm, and I tried to see it with my my non-physical vision. Your eyes are closed. Of course, you're in that sleep stage. And I did see it, but I had about 50% vision. Then I tried to lift my left arm, and it seemed like it was stuck under the pillow. And I took my right arm and I moved the pillow to release my left arm. This can happen during this stage. It's almost like it's not physical, but it's your astral, for lack of a better way of saying it, your astral arms and astral bed and astral pillow. It's hard to express unless you've been through it, but so I used my astral arm to lift the pillow to release my astral left arm. And then I sat up in bed, and I stood up in my astral body, and I walked away from my body, from my physical body. So I felt like during this time I was I have a really hard time once I get out of body to deepen my sensations. And I remembered, okay, I need to feel items around me to deepen my vision and my physical sensations. So I walked over to my dresser, and I was trying to feel the items on my dresser. And then I saw, my vision was maybe 60% or something. And I saw my jewelry box, and I was feeling my jewelry box on the right side of my dresser. And I'm thinking, wait, do I even keep my jewelry box on my dresser anymore? I think I used to do that. And this will happen where it's like you will roll out of your body or step out of your body, and then you think that you are in your current room, and then some things will be like a room that you had 5-10 years ago. But that is actually normal. So, okay, so my vision was lacking, and I had been having this intention to go to the mirror, and I needed to look in the mirror. This is one of my intentions during this time in April. And then a mirror came into vision, and I walked to the mirror, and I'm gazing into it to try and see my reflection. And I grabbed the sides of the table and I peered into the mirror, and it looked, the reflection looked similar to me, but it looked a little bit distorted. Again, this is something that's kind of common that can happen when we go out of body in the quote near earth realm. So the right side of my face was a little bit droopy, but in my reflection. And then I thought, close enough, whatever. And then I brushed the hair out of my face, and I thought, wait a minute, why do I have bangs? Because I normally don't have really short bangs. Once in my life, in the last few decades, I've had bangs. And I thought, well, that's different. And then my image became more like who I am. And I thought, okay, that's fine. Let's go on. And so I thought, you know, you can look in the mirror, that can be your goal, and you can look in the mirror to try and see your image, your reflection, to see if it looks close to you or not anything like you. And I bet you many of you have stories about how it either looks like you or looks nothing like you, or maybe you don't even see your reflection. I would love to hear your experience of doing this in the comments below. Okay, so then I also thought, you know what? I want to drink a potion or a medicine or a whatever for my shoulder. I was having problems with my shoulder at that time. And then that kind of left my memory after I was out of body. I forgot about that goal or that task. And then instead I said, oh yeah, the third thing, because I had 3 things in mind that I wanted to do. The third thing I wanted to do was meet my guide, or I didn't know what else to call it, but like a spirit guide or someone that could sort of show me the astral ropes, you know, that had been in the astral realm and could show me around. And so I started, you know, sort of spinning around in circles. This is one of the things that I thought we should do. And one of the things that I had was a technique that I had learned. And I'm spinning and I'm saying with intention, who am I? Where am I from? You know, this was my intention in my mind. And nothing, no guide, nothing was coming. And I didn't want to wake up. So I didn't want it to fade. So I said, okay, let's fly. I decided I'm going to fly. So I bounced up, like this is in my hallway of my house. And I kind of bounced up, and then I fell to the floor laughing. Like it was so funny to me that I was just like kind of bouncing around like on the moon or something. Like gravity was not quite there. And my alertness was a little bit higher at this time, like 85%, my vision and my alertness and all of that. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to look for a window so I can just exit. And then I looked for a window and I saw a window with a blue sky outside. And I'm like, okay. And then I took off flying, and I didn't seem to be getting anywhere, but I didn't like, it's like I didn't see blue sky, or I didn't see like black night with stars or anything. So I thought, okay, what's the next destination? And then all of a sudden the ocean came into view. It was beautiful. It was evening. And I landed, sort of, so to speak, on the rocks by the shore of the ocean. And my vision was better now. It was like 80%. And there was a mother. I don't know how I knew it was a mother, but I sensed it was a mother and her daughter. And the daughter was about 4 years old or so. And they were talking with one another. And I bent over to, you know, touch the rocks, you know, sort of to ground myself and to get that sensation back. I wanted to touch items around me. And I felt the sharpness of the rocks. Like a couple of them were kind of sharp. And I asked the young child, if she wanted to throw some rocks into the water with me. And she looked at me like she was going to respond, and then she ignored me. And I asked again, and then the mother said something that I thought was asking the child if she wanted to do that. But it ended up that she was asking her daughter, or it seemed like she was asking her daughter if she wanted to do something else. And then they left. Then at that same moment, I saw a woman behind me. Like I had 360-degree vision, or it wasn't vision, it was sensation of knowing. She was looking at me, and I spun around and I looked at her, and I knew her immediately. And I thought, oh, you must be my guide, because that's who I'd been wanting to meet. And I grabbed her by the shoulders and said, it's you. And she had this big smile. I had tears in my eyes, and we embraced. And I began talking to her and asking her, if I knew her from somewhere, because I felt like I recognized her. And I kept saying, I know you, I know you. And she was so like pretty, and she looked like maybe in her late 20s, maybe, with blonde hair, wavy hair, and to her shoulders, and like my height. Didn't really recognize her, that I had met her before, but I felt like in my essence, I knew her. And then I asked her if she knew me from like my life on Earth, or if maybe we knew each other from the other side. I wasn't sure. And I felt like she did confirm that we did know each other, but not from Earth. And she said something like, I don't remember. I didn't take the word back from me very well, but like plexi or plexus or something like that. I had not heard the word before. And so it's not like it wasn't an Earth term that I had heard before, but our conversation felt like, I don't know. We just walked arm in arm together, like, I don't know, the best of friends or sisters or something. And it was very a close family feeling. And then as we were walking along, I started feeling the moment was fading, which I will feel when I'm out and I know what's happening. And I was excited, but with this conversation, but I was a bit frantic, like to keep the connection going. And yeah, I mean, there's other little details, I guess, that I can get into, but this is going a little bit long. We just continued walking arm in arm and having a discussion, but it was just so meaningful to me. And I guess I just wanted to share that I had this amazing, beautiful connection with this person on, I guess, an astral realm, an astral existence. It could have been another planet. I don't know, not the astral Earth, but maybe another planet, and I'm not sure. Anyway, it was so wonderful, this experience that I had, and I just wanted to share it with you. So maybe you can share your story with with someone you met, a guide or a family member or someone from your soul group, or however you want to word it, someone that you connected to and knew this was your person, or a person that that touched your soul and you wanted to stay in connection with. I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, hope you're having a wonderful evening wherever you are on the planet, and love you all. Signing off. Bye.